Good morning, children. Listen. In plus 1 mathematics, 8th chapter vector algebra, already 2 exercise 8.1, 8.2 completed, and last working day we completed concept for 8.3. Okay, it is a revision. In vector algebra, addition of vectors possible, subtraction of a vector possible, multiplication of vectors, that is a product of the vectors, yes, possible. But a product of the vectors, how many types? Very good, 2 types. They are, yes, scalar product or dot product. Second one, yes, vector product or cross product. But a division of vectors not possible in vector algebra. Okay, come to now product of the vectors. Product of the vectors are 2 types. Dot product or scalar product. Second one is vector product or cross product. Okay. In 8.3, scalar product, that is a dot product. In exercise 8.4, vector product, that is cross product. So there are 2 more exercises, 8.3 and 8.4. Already 8.3 concept is you learn. Okay, now revision. See, can you tell me scalar product, that is a dot product, is defined in how many ways? Yes, 2 ways. They are, yes, definition of dot product and, yes, the value of dot product. Okay, first remember definition of dot product. Very good. That is A vector dot B vector is equal to modulus A vector into modulus B vector into cos theta. Okay. By the value of dot product, yes, for example, A vector dot B vector is equal to, suppose let A vector equal to I vector plus J vector plus K vector dot, let B vector is equal to I vector minus J vector plus 2K vector. Then, if the dot is defined between the 2 vectors, means what is the working rule? Very good. It's self multiplication. That is I to I, J to J, K to K. What happened remaining? Yes, remaining becomes 0. Because I say I cap dot I cap is equal to 1. Similarly, J cap dot J cap equal to 1, K cap dot K cap equal to 1. But different unit vectors. I cap dot J cap equal to, yes, 0. Very good. So that is why if the dot is defined between the 2 vectors, it's self multiplication. I to I, J to J, K to K, we get a scalar answer. Okay. Next, if the 2 vectors are perpendicular, then what happens? Very good. It's a dot product equal to 0. It's a converse also true. Say, if A vector dot B vector equal to 0, then A vector is perpendicular to B vector. Conversely, yes, A vector is perpendicular to B vector. Therefore, A vector and B vector, its dot product equal to 0. Very good. Okay. Now itself multiplication. Can you tell me how to calculate itself multiplication? Yes, A vector dot A vector is equal to modulus A vector square is equal to A vector square is equal to A square. But usually we are using A vector dot A vector equal to modulus A vector square. Okay. Next, dot product is whether commutative or not. Yes, commutative. Dot product is commutative. A vector dot B vector equal to B vector dot A vector. Okay. Next, can you tell me what is the angle between the 2 vectors? Yes. Suppose angle between the 2 vectors, A vector and B vector, angle between A vector and B vector is given by the formula cos theta equal to A vector dot B vector divided by modulus A vector into modulus B vector, which is angle between the 2 vectors. Okay. Next, you can tell me projection. Very good. The projection of A vector on B vector is equal to A vector dot B vector divided by, yes, this on keyword comes denominator divided by modulus B vector. Okay, for example, the projection of B vector on A vector equal to, yes, same numerator A vector dot B vector. Here on keyword represents A vector, so denominator is modulus A vector. Okay. So these are the basic for 8.3 exercise. Now come to example 8.12. Example 8.12, page number 72. Listen carefully. Find A vector plus 3B vector dot 2A vector minus B vector. If A vector is equal to I cap plus J cap plus 2K cap and B vector is equal to 3I cap plus 2J cap minus K cap. Sir, okay, listen again. A vector and B vector given and find the value of. Find means find the value of. Sir, okay. What is working rule? Can you tell me working rule? Very good. First complete the first one bracket, then find the second bracket, then take dot product. You are going to get scalar answer. So it is our aim. Okay. First consider the first one bracket. First one bracket is A vector plus 3B vector. So first you write as it is A vector first, then find the B vector, then the first total, the first one bracket. Okay, first I need A vector. You see? Okay, can you tell me what is A vector? Yes, A vector is equal to I cap plus J cap plus 2K cap. A vector is ready. Next I need 3B vector. Okay, now listen. 3B vector equal to, here B vector is given, but I need 3B vector, which means, yes, multiply by 3. This B vector is multiplied by 3. B vector is given, I need 3B vector, so B vector is multiplied by 3. That means the third table. Okay, you can tell me what is 3B vector? Yes, 3 3s are 9 9. So 9 I cap, 3 2s are 6. Very good. 6 J cap, 3 into minus 1, minus 3K cap. Minus 3K cap. Okay. Now, whether I want to add or subtract? Yes, I want to add because middle place. Okay, adding these two. Okay, what is LHS total? Yes, A vector plus 3B vector. Okay, which is equal to? Okay, I cap to I cap. What is the total? Yes, very good. 10 I cap. Next, J to J. What is the total? Yes, 6 plus 1, 7. So 7 J cap. Okay, K and K. Minus 3K plus 2K. What is the total? Very good. Minus K cap. Okay, first bracket is ready. Next, come to second bracket. Similarly, first I want to find a 2A vector, then minus B vector. Adding, you get answer. Okay. Now listen. First 2A vector. 2A vector is equal to 2A vector. A vector is given, but I need 2A vector. That means multiply by 2. That means second table. Okay. 2 into I. 2I. Next. 2 into J plus 2J. Plus 2 2s are 4. So 4 K cap. Next I need minus B. Which means what? This B vector is multiplied by minus 1 directly. Which means minus into 3I. Minus 3I. Listen. Minus B vector is equal to minus 3I. Minus 3I cap. Minus 2J cap. And minus into minus plus K cap. Because I am multiplied by minus 1. B vector is given, multiplied by minus 1. So that is sign change. Minus, see, minus 3I, minus 2J, minus into minus plus K. Okay. Now whether I want to add or subtract? Yes, I want to add because 2A vector minus B vector. While adding, you are going to get a direct answer. Now listen. 2A vector minus B vector, which is equal to, okay, what is addition? Good. Minus I cap here. Total is plus 2J cap minus 2J cap cancel. So cancel. Which means 0. 0 J cap no need to write. Okay, come to last. Yes, plus 5K cap. Okay. Listen again. First bracket. Then complete the second bracket. Now take the whole question. Now listen. Now A vector plus 3B vector dot, what is second bracket? 2a vector minus b vector, which is equal to first vector, first moon bracket dot second moon bracket. Okay, which is equal to, what is first moon bracket answer? Yes, first moon bracket is 10 I cap plus 7j cap minus k cap. Okay, dot second moon bracket answer. What is second moon bracket? Minus I cap plus 5k cap. Okay, remember here j is offset. Okay, what is the calculation, please? Yes, if the dot product is defined between the two vectors means itself multiplication, that is I to I. Okay, I to I means 10 into minus 1. Yes, minus 10. Next, j to j. Whether possible? No. Very good. Here j present, j absent, no need to multiply. Next, k to k. Yes, minus 1 into 5. It is enough to multiply only the coefficient. If the dot is defined between the two vectors means itself multiplication. It is enough to multiply itself multiplication, and it is enough to multiply only the coefficient. I to I, 10 into minus 1 minus 10. J present, j absent, no need to multiply. K to k, yes, minus 1 into 5, minus 5. Yes. Next, what about remaining? That is I cap going to multiply all the elements in the second moon bracket, and the dot product of different unit vectors is 0. So that is why, if you see for example, I cap dot k cap equal to 0. So that is why we are not multiplying. So okay, which is equal to final, yes, minus 15, minus 10, minus 5, which is equal to minus 15. Whose left hand side is, what is the right? The left hand side as it is, which is a vector plus 3b vector dot 2a vector minus b vector is equal to minus 15. So which is the required value? Children listen. Now example 8.13, page number 72. If a vector is equal to 2i cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap, comma, b vector is equal to minus I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap, and c vector is equal to 3i cap plus j cap. Remember here k is absent. Sir, okay. Here a vector, b vector, c vector given. Be such that a vector plus lambda into b vector is perpendicular to c vector. A vector plus lambda into b vector is perpendicular to c vector. Then find the value of lambda. So okay, a vector, b vector, c vector given. A vector plus lambda into b vector is perpendicular to c vector. Then find the value of lambda. So okay, the keyword is perpendicular. Can you tell me? See, a vector is perpendicular to b vector. If and only if we know the properties. A vector and b vector are perpendicular. Okay, implies if and only if. Very good. It's a dot product equal to 0. Very, very good. A vector dot b vector equal to 0. It's a converse also true. If the dot product is equal to 0, then the two vectors are perpendicular. If the two vectors are perpendicular, then it's a dot product equal to 0, which is a concept. So, okay. Here, a vector plus lambda into b vector, consider first vector. C vector is second vector. And these two vectors are perpendicular, then what is the formula? Very good. Dot product equal to 0. Listen, since a vector plus lambda into b vector is perpendicular to c vector, therefore, it's a dot product equal to 0, which means a vector plus lambda into b vector dot c vector equal to 0. See, here instead of it is the first one, dot second one equal to 0. So, it's the formula. So, okay. Now, there exist two ideas. One is, say, remember, a vector plus lambda into b vector dot c vector equal to 0. If these two vectors are perpendicular, then it's a dot product equal to 0. First vector dot second vector equal to 0. So, okay. Now, there exist two ideas. See, in before sum, first completing the first moon bracket, then completing the second bracket, then taking dot product, we are going to get answer. That is one model. And in this question, it is better c vector and the dot going to multiply inside the bracket, which is a type 2. See, one can solve in two ways. First, complete the first bracket. Then, C vector is already given. C vector as it is. Then take dot product, you are going to get answer. As per before example. Otherwise, we can do the second type. The second type is very simple. That is, by using distributive law. By using distributive law, C vector and the dot going to multiply inside. We get A vector dot C vector plus lambda into B vector dot C vector. Then taking dot product, you are going to get answer. Let us use second type. The C vector and the dot going to multiply inside, you are going to get answer. That's all. Okay, listen. Here, A vector plus lambda into B vector is perpendicular to C vector. We say information. Listen. A vector plus lambda into B vector is perpendicular to C vector, which is a given information. Given. Okay. Now, if the two vectors are perpendicular, then what is the result? Very good. It's a dot product equal to 0. That is, A vector plus lambda into B vector dot C vector is equal to 0. Okay, now second step. Yes, it is very simple. C vector and the dot going to multiply inside the bracket. We get by using distributive law. Okay, now listen. A vector dot C vector plus lambda into B vector plus C vector equal to 0. That's all. Okay, step 1 please. Very good. A vector dot C vector. A vector dot C vector plus, because here middle place, plus lambda into B vector dot C vector. Lambda into B vector dot C vector is equal to 0. That's all. It is very simple. If the two vectors are perpendicular, then it's a dot product equal to 0. Then C vector and the dot are going to multiply by using distributive law. A vector dot C vector plus lambda into B vector dot C vector. Okay. Now just substitution. Listen. A vector dot C vector. First time. Listen. A vector dot C vector. Okay. And suppose one can extend in right side also, no problem. Plus lambda into. Plus lambda into. Okay. Open the square bracket. Plus lambda into B vector dot. Listen. Lambda into B vector dot C vector. B vector dot C vector. Complete the square bracket is equal to 0. That's all. Single line answer. Listen again. A vector dot C vector plus lambda into square bracket open B vector dot C vector. Okay. Can you tell me what is the first bracket? Yes. Very good. A vector. What is A vector? Where A vector is equal to 2i vector, that is 2i cap plus 2j cap plus 3k cap. Okay. Dot C vector. Okay, A vector, okay. Dot C vector. What is C vector? 3i cap plus j cap. 3i cap plus j cap. Okay. Now, plus lambda into square bracket open, square bracket closed. B vector dot C vector. Okay, can you tell me what is B vector? Here B vector. Very good. Minus I cap plus 2j cap plus k cap. Okay. Dot C vector. C vector equal to 3i plus j cap. So 3i cap plus j cap. Okay. Now next step. Here after yourself. Very good. If the dot is defined between the two vectors, that is itself multiplication, it is enough to multiply only the coefficient, which means I to I. Okay. What is the answer, please? Very good. 2 3s are 6. Next. J to J. Yes, possible. 2 into 1, 2. Okay, next. K to K. Good, not possible because K present, K absent, no need to multiply. Okay, answer over. So, the first bracket answer over. Plus lambda into. Open the bracket. Lambda into. Here, I to I. Yes, very good. Minus 1, I to I possible. Listen. I to I. I to I means minus 1 into 3, minus 3. So, minus 3. Next j to j. Good. 2 into 1 is equal to 2. Next k to k is not possible because k present, k absent. No need to multiply. So no need to multiply. Complete the bracket, which is equal to 0. Okay, next step. Very good. 6 plus 2 equal to 8. So 8 plus here minus 3 plus 2 equal to is minus 1. So this bracket answer. Bracket tends to minus 1. Minus 1 into lambda? Yes, minus lambda is equal to 0. 8 minus lambda equal to 0. Okay, now next step. Very good. Minus lambda equal to minus 8. Okay, minus lambda equal to minus 8. Minus lambda equal to minus 8. Next step. Yes, minus minus cancel. Therefore, lambda equal to 8, which is the required answer. Now example 8.14, page number 72. If modulus A vector plus B vector is equal to modulus A vector minus B vector, prove that A vector and B vector are perpendicular. Okay. Here modulus A vector plus B vector equal to modulus A vector minus B vector is given. Then prove that A vector and B vector are perpendicular. Okay. To prove A vector and B vector are perpendicular, it is enough to prove. Very good. It's a dot product equal to 0. That is, it is enough to prove A vector dot B vector equal to 0. Sir, okay. First, listen, that is, in question paper itself we can prepare. Take the given condition. Now, for our convenience, squaring on both sides. Then modulus, see, modulus the whole square is nothing but moon bracket the whole square. So, moon bracket the whole square equal to moon bracket the whole square. Left hand side A plus B the whole square. Right hand side is A minus B the whole square. Then expand, you are going to get answer. Okay, now start. Take your given condition. Modulus A vector plus B vector is equal to modulus A vector minus B vector, which is given. Okay, given condition. Now, squaring on both sides. To eliminate modulus, squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. Okay. Squaring on both sides means good. Modulus A vector plus B vector square, which is equal to modulus A vector minus B vector square. Okay. Now, modulus the whole square is nothing but, yes, moon bracket the whole square. That is A vector plus B vector the whole square, which is equal to, instead of modulus, say modulus the whole square is nothing but moon bracket the whole square. That is A vector minus B vector the whole square. Now next step, good, just algebraic formula. So it is of the form A plus B whole square. A plus B, suppose algebra means A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. But in vector algebra, A vector plus B vector the whole square is equal to modulus A vector square plus modulus B vector square plus 2A vector dot B vector. 2A vector dot B vector. Okay, which is equal to. Listen, in algebra, suppose algebra means A plus B whole square is equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB, which is algebra. But in vector algebra, A vector plus B vector the whole square equal to, say, A vector, say, modulus A vector square plus modulus B vector square plus 2A vector dot B vector. Okay, dot B vector. In algebra, just 2AB. Just 2AB. Here multiplication understood. But in vector algebra, between two vectors, any one relation should be present. Otherwise, it becomes meaningless. Suppose if you simply write A vector, B vector means meaningless. A vector, B vector is meaningless. So middle dot, then only becomes meaningful. So here very important, this dot is very, very important. Okay. So modulus A vector square plus modulus B vector square plus 2 A vector dot B vector. Don't write simply A vector, B vector. So algebra means A plus B whole square equal to A square plus B square plus 2AB. But in vector algebra, modulus A vector square plus modulus B vector square plus 2 A vector dot B vector. Here dot is very, very important. Okay, similar way. Can you tell me what is right hand side? Yes, RHS. The same answer. Here, because here plus, therefore plus 2ab. Here minus, so minus 2ab. That's all. Okay. A vector minus b vector the whole square equal to, yes, modulus a vector square plus modulus b vector square minus 2 a vector dot b vector. Okay. Now simplification yourself. Yes, very good. This modulus a vector square goes to right, becomes negative. For our knowledge, we can cancel directly. Okay, similarly, good. Modulus b vector square goes to right, becomes negative, then going to cancel. But for our knowledge, plus modulus b vector square plus modulus b vector square cancel, because it goes to right, become going to cancel. That is why. Next step. Good. This minus 2 a vector dot b vector comes left side, becomes positive, becomes plus. Already plus 2 a vector dot b vector. Okay, mind itself calculation. Yes, this minus 2 comes left side plus 2, already plus 2. So totally, very good, 4. So 4 a vector dot b vector equal to 0. Now next step. Yes, this 4 goes to right, becomes 0 by 4. 0 by 4 equal to 0. That is 4 a vector dot b vector equal to 0. Therefore, a vector dot b vector equal to 0 by 4. That is 0. Simply one can write a vector dot b vector equal to 0. Mind itself. Yes, we proved the dot product of these two vectors equal to 0. Therefore, yes, these two vectors are perpendicular. So which implies a vector is perpendicular to b vector. So hence proved. Okay, but this is example 8.15 page number 72. For any vector r vector, prove that r vector is equal to r vector dot I cap into I cap plus j cap dot j cap into j cap plus r vector dot j cap into, r vector dot k cap into k cap. We want to prove that in this answer. Okay, again, for any vector r vector, prove that r vector is equal to r vector dot I cap into I cap plus r vector dot j cap into j cap plus r vector dot k cap into k cap. Okay, here left hand side r vector, but right hand side how many terms? Very good. There are 3 terms are there. 1, 2, 3 terms are there. Okay, any difference? Good. They are in cyclic order. Listen. I to j, j to k. First, let us complete the bracket answer. Then find the first term fully. Okay. And then complete the second bracket, then second term fully. And complete the third bracket, then third term fully. Then while adding, we get answer. Otherwise, we have one more time. That is, first we complete the first bracket, then complete second bracket, then complete third bracket. Then take RHS of the question and substituting, we are going to get answer. Okay. First, let r vector is equal to, listen, solution. For any vector r vector, let r vector is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap. That's all. Let r vector be the arbitrary vector, which is let r vector is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap. Okay. Now come to the first term. In first term, first complete the first mode bracket. Okay, what is the first mode bracket? Yes. Listen carefully. R vector dot I cap. Okay, which is equal to R vector dot I cap. Okay, R vector dot I cap. What is the bracket? Yes, where R vector is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap. Okay, now, very good. If the dot is defined between the two vectors, then yes, itself multiplication. That is I to I. Okay, it is enough to multiply only the coefficient. Here I cap coefficient x. Here I cap coefficient 1. So x into 1, very good, equal to x. Okay, what about remaining? Very good, remaining all 0. J cap dot I cap equal to 0. K cap dot I cap equal to 0. So that is why no need to write. If the dot is defined between the two vectors means it is enough to multiply itself multiplication it is enough to multiply only the coefficient. Here I to I possible, x into 1 equal to x, remaining all 0. Very good. Now similarly, consider the second bracket. Yes, second bracket is I, that is r vector dot j cap. R vector dot j cap. Okay, which is equal to, yes, r vector dot j cap. Okay. Can you tell me mind itself answer? Very good. Y answer, but you fill up. What is the bracket? Xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap. Okay. Now dot is different between the two vectors. It is enough to multiply itself multiplication, that is j to j. Yes, y into 1 equal to y. Similarly, take the third mode bracket. Third mode bracket is r vector dot k cap, which is equal to, yes, r vector dot k cap is equal to, what is the bracket? Yes, that is r vector is equal to xi cap plus yj cap plus z k cap. Okay, now, very good. If dot is defined between the two vectors, it is enough to multiply itself multiplication, that is, it is enough to multiply only the coefficient. That is k to k possible. What is your answer? Yes, z into 1 is equal to z. Okay, remember, see, first bracket answer, second bracket answer, then third bracket answer. Now, let us prove RHS equal to LHS. Okay, now come to the next page. Listen, now, let us prove RHS equal to LHS. Okay, what is RHS? RHS equal to, okay, RHS is equal to r vector dot I cap into I cap plus, very good, that is cyclic order, I to j, j to k, that is r vector dot j cap into j cap plus, very good, r vector dot k cap into k cap. Okay, which is equal to, here after yourself. Very good. What is the first bracket? Yes, first bracket equal to x. So first bracket is equal to x into I cap. Second bracket, yes, y. So plus y into j. That is y into j. Y into j. Plus, what is third bracket? Yes, z. That is third bracket z into k. Z into k. First bracket equal to x into I, second bracket equal to y into j, third bracket equal to z into k. Okay. Now, what is xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap? Yes, which is r vector, because initially we taken xi plus yj plus zk equal to r vector. So, which is equal to r vector. Okay. What is r vector? Yes, which is LHS. So, which is equal to LHS. Already we taken RHS. Therefore, RHS equal to LHS. That is LHS equal to RHS. Okay. So, we can write the result. That is R vector equal to. Therefore, R vector is equal to this above answer. R vector equal to R dot I into I plus R dot j into j plus R dot k into k. Likewise. Therefore, R vector is equal to, therefore R vector is equal to R dot I cap into I cap plus R dot j cap into j cap plus R dot k cap into k cap. Okay. Hence proved. Children listen. Now example 8.16, page number 72. Yes. Listen to the question. Find the angle between the vectors. Find the angle between the vectors. Okay. Find the angle between the vectors. Okay. How many vectors? Yes, there are two vectors. Find the angle between the two vectors. Okay. Now for our convenience, let A vector equal to first one. Let B vector equal to second one. Then find the angle between A vector and B vector is given by the formula. Very good. That is cos theta equal to A vector dot B vector divided by modulus A vector into modulus B vector. Okay. And this question is comparing with two more questions. Listen. Fourth topic, first subdivision, page number 74. That is exercise. Exercise 8.3 fourth question. Exercise 8.3 fourth question. There are two subdivisions. Subdivision 1, subdivision 2. Here also, find the angle between the vectors. Again, find the angle between the vectors. Differs only by the number. Find the angle between the vectors, find the angle between the vectors, find the angle between the vectors. So there are two questions. Okay. I am going to solve exercise fourth topic first one and fourth topic second one myself. And example 8.16 left for you homework. So which is homework. Okay. So two sums myself and one question yourself, which is homework. Okay, come to solution for, listen, solution for fourth topic first subdivision from 8.3 exercise, page number 74. Okay. It is very simple. Find the angle between the vectors. Let A vector equal to first one, B vector equal to second one. Okay. Similarly, find the angle between the vectors. Let A vector equal to first one and B vector equal to second one. Then can you tell me what is angle between A vector and B vector? Yes. Angle between A vector and B vector is given by the formula cos theta equal to A vector dot B vector divided by modulus A vector into modulus B vector. Okay. First solution for fourth topic, first subdivision. So let A vector equal to, listen carefully, let A vector is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 6k cap. Okay. Let B vector equal to, yes, B vector is equal to 6i cap minus 3j cap plus 2k cap. Okay. Let A vector equal to first one, B vector equal to second one. Let theta be the angle between A vector and B vector. Let theta be the angle between A vector and B vector. Listen. Let theta be the angle between, let theta be the angle between A vector and B vector. Let theta be the angle between A vector and B vector. Okay, we'll stop. Let theta be the angle between A vector and B vector is given by the formula, then given by the formula cos theta is equal to, listen, cos theta is equal to A vector dot B vector divided by modulus A vector into modulus B vector. Okay, which is equal to, hereafter yourself. Yes, very good. Listen, long divide. Numerator is A vector dot B vector. Listen, A vector dot B vector divided by modulus A vector. Modulus A vector is nothing but, yes, square root of sum of the squares of ijk coefficients. So modulus A vector equal to square root of sum of the squares of ijk coefficients into modulus B vector is equal to sum of the squares of ijk coefficients. That's all. Okay. What is A vector? What is first bracket? Yes, A vector. A vector from fourth topic first subdivision, A vector equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 6k cap. So A vector is equal to 2i cap plus 3j cap minus 6k cap. Okay. B vector is equal to 6i cap minus 3j cap plus 2k cap. Okay. Divided by modulus A vector. Modulus A vector equal to square root of sum of the squares of ijk coefficients. Here, I coefficient 2. So 2 the whole square plus of 3 the whole square plus of minus 6 the whole square. Okay. What is second? Yes, modulus B vector equal to 6 the whole square plus of, yes, good, minus 3 the whole square plus of 2 the whole square. Now, which is equal to, hereafter yourself. Very good. If dot is defined between the two vectors, means itself multiplication, it is enough to multiply only the coefficients. Okay. Listen, first I to I is possible. What is answer? 2 6 are 12. Next, j to j, yes, possible. J to j possible. What is answer? 3 3s are 9. Very good. Minus 9 because plus into minus, minus 9. Next, k to k. Yes. Whether k to k possible? Yes. K to k possible. 6 2s are 12. So that is minus 12. Because minus into plus minus 12. Okay. Come to denominator. Divided by? Good. Square root of 2 the whole square. 4 plus 3 the whole square. 9 plus minus the whole square equal to plus. So okay. Minus 6 the whole square equal to 36. Okay. Into extend. Okay. 6 the whole square. Yes. 36. 3 the whole square. 9. 2 the whole square. 4. Okay. Now simplification yourself. What is the numerator simplification? Very good. Minus 12 plus 12 cancel. Come to denominator. Yes, denominator 4 9 36. 4 9 36. I think these two roots values are same and one because the numbers are repeated. Okay, 4 9 36. 4 9 36. Okay, can you tell me what is the total? Very good. 36 plus 4 40. 40 plus 9 49. That is square root of 49 plus the square root of 49. Okay, which is equal to, what is the numerator? Minus 9. Okay, divided by, good, square root of 49. Square root of 49 into square root of 49. Square root of 49 into square root of 49. Whose left hand side is cos theta. Okay, cos theta. Now, listen, its continuation. Its continuation is cos theta is equal to. Very good. What is numerator? Yes, minus 9. Minus 9 by square root of 49 equal to? Yes, 7. Very good. 7. Square root of 49 equal to 7. That is 7 into 7. So, you want to write 7 into 7. Okay, which is equal to? Good. Minus 9 by 7 7s are 49. Which is equal to cos theta. Okay, cos theta equal to minus 9 by 49. But I need theta. Very good. So, therefore, theta is equal to, cos goes to right, it becomes cos inverse. That is, theta is equal to cos inverse of minus 9 by 49. Okay, which is the required answer for a fourth topic, first subdivision. Okay, children listen. See, find the angle between the two vectors, find the angle between the two vectors, find the angle between the two vectors. There are 3 questions. And last to myself, first one homework for you. And fourth topic, first subdivision is completed just before. Now come to second subdivision. Fourth topic, second subdivision. Find the angle between the vectors A vector and B vector. Okay. Let A vector equal to. Let A vector is equal to I cap minus J cap. Okay. Let B vector equal to J cap minus K cap. Okay. Now, as usual, let theta be the angle between A vector and B vector. Angle between A vector and B vector is given by the formula cos theta is equal to A vector dot B vector divided by modulus A vector into modulus B vector. Okay, which is equal to, listen, long division A vector dot B vector divided by modulus A vector equal to square root of sum of the squares of Algebraic coefficients into modulus B vector equal to square root of sum of the squares of Algebraic coefficients. Okay. What is the first bracket? Very good. A vector. What is A vector? A vector is equal to I cap minus J cap. So A vector equal to I cap minus J cap. Okay. B vector. What is second bracket? Yes, B vector. B vector equal to J cap minus K cap. So J cap minus K cap divided by modulus A vector. Modulus A vector equal to, yes, 1 the whole square plus of minus 1 the whole square. That is square root of Ijk coefficient, sum of the squares of Ijk coefficients. Very good. Here coefficient 1, therefore 1 the whole square, minus 1 coefficient, minus 1 the whole square. Okay, come to here. Yes, coefficient 1, therefore 1 the whole square, plus of coefficient minus 1, minus 1 the whole square. Okay, which is equal to. Now yourself. Very good. If dot is defined between the two vectors, that is itself multiplication, it is enough to multiply only the coefficients. Okay. I to I possible? Good. Not possible because I cap present, I cap absent. No need to multiply. Okay. J cap to J cap. Yes. J cap to J cap possible. J cap to J cap possible. Okay. Possible. Okay. Coefficient into coefficient. Minus 1 into 1, minus 1. Okay. Next time. K to K? Yes, not possible because K absent, K present, not possible. What about remaining product? Yes, 0. So listen, I cap dot J cap 0 and I cap dot K cap 0. So different dot product becomes 0 itself, dot product only exists. Okay, come to denominator. What is answer? Very good, root 2. Because 1 square equal to 1 minus 1 the whole square equal to 1. So 1 plus 1 2. That is root 2 into root 2. Okay. Which is equal to? Yes. Minus 1 by 2. What is minus 1 by 2? That is cos theta. So cos theta is equal to minus 1 by 2. Okay. Next step. Very good. This cos goes to right becomes cos inverse. Now listen. Cos theta equal to minus 1 by 2. Therefore, theta equal to cos inverse of minus 1 by 2. Therefore, theta is equal to cos inverse of minus 1 by 2. Okay. Next step. Any formula? Very good. From trigonometry. Listen, to learn this sum, we have the formula. The formula is cos inverse of minus x equal to cos inverse of minus x equal to 5 minus cos inverse of x. So 5 minus cos inverse of x, which is the formula. Cos inverse of minus x equal to 5 minus cos inverse of x. Here, instead of where x is equal to 1 by 2. Okay. So it is of the form cos inverse of minus x. Cos inverse of minus x equal to 5 minus cos inverse of x, where x is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, use the formula. Very good. Theta is equal to 5 minus cos inverse of 1 by 2. Okay. Remember the formula. Cos inverse of minus x equal to 5 minus cos inverse of x. Okay. Hereafter reversal. That is theta is equal to 5 minus. What is cos inverse of 1 by 2? Yes. Very good. That is when cos ratio gets 1 by 2 answer. Very good. We know that cos 0 1, cos 30 root 3 by 2, cos 45 1 by root 2, cos 60 1 by 2, cos 90 0. So when cos ratio gets 1 by 2 answer, yes, for 60 degree, we know that cos 60 1 by 2. We know that cos 60 1 by 2, where 60 degree is equal to 5 by 3. Because 5 is equal to 180, 180 by 3 is equal to 60. So cos 60 1 by 2, where 60 degree equal to 5 by 3. So when cos ratio gets 1 by 3 and 1 by 2 answer is for 60 degree, where 60 degree is equal to 5 by 3. That is cos inverse of 1 by 2 is equal to 5 by 3. Okay, 5 by 3. That is theta is equal to when cos ratio gets 1 by 2 answer na for 60 degree, where 60 degree is equal to 5 by 3. Okay. Now, yes, cross multiply. Very good. 3 5 minus 5 is equal to 2 5. So 3 5 minus 5 fully divided by 3. That is which is equal to theta is equal to 3 5 minus 5 equal to 2 5. So 2 5 by 3. So 2 5 by 3 is the required answer. Therefore, angle between A vector and B vector is given by the answer theta equal to 2 5 by 3. So hence the answer. Okay, listen. Next example 8.17, page number 73. Find the projection of AB vector on CD vector. Find the projection of AB vector on CD vector where A, B, C, D are the points. See, first one, second one, third one, fourth one. There are 4 points given. Here, first one, that is point A, point B, point C, point D. Here, points means we want to take position vectors. Okay? That is, let O be the origin. Let OB the origin. See, points means with respect to origin O. With respect to origin O. Points means with respect to origin O, we want to take position vectors. That is, the first one is OA vector. OA vector equal to 4 I cap minus 3 j cap plus 0 k cap. OB vector is equal to 7 I cap minus 5 j cap minus k cap. And OC vector is equal to minus 2 I cap plus j cap plus 3 k cap. And OD vector is equal to 0 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 5 k cap. So it is ideal. Okay, now listen. Let OA vector is equal to. Okay, what is OA vector? Yes, let OA vector is equal to 4 I cap minus 3 j cap and 0 k cap. No need to write. Okay, next OB vector. OB vector is equal to 7 I cap minus 5 j cap minus k cap. Okay, next OC vector is equal to, yes, OC vector is equal to minus 2 I cap plus j cap plus 3 k cap. Next, OD vector equal to 0 I cap. No need to write. Okay, start. 2 j cap plus 5 k cap. So OD vector is equal to 2 j cap plus 5 k cap. Okay. Here points means with respect to origin O, we have to take position vectors. OA vector equal to OB vector equal to OC vector equal to OD vector equal to. Okay. We are asked to find, yes, we are asked to find projection of AB vector on CD vector. Projection of AB vector on CD vector. Okay. Now it is of the form, yes, it is of the form projection of A vector on B vector. Okay, it is of the form projection of A vector on B vector is given by the formula. Yes, projection of A vector on B vector is given by the formula A vector dot B vector divided by modulus B vector. Okay, here this on keyword comes in denominator. So which is the formula? Projection of A vector on B vector is given by the formula A vector dot B vector divided by modulus B vector. Here, where A vector is acting as AB vector and B vector is acting as CD vector. Okay, now can you tell me what is the formula for projection of AB vector on CD vector? Yes, very good. Now listen, projection of AB vector on CD vector is given by the formula dot product of these two, that is AB vector dot CD vector divided by modulus CD vector. Okay. Projection of AB vector on CD vector is given by the formula AB vector dot CD vector divided by modulus CD vector. Here on keyword comes denominator. This on keyword comes denominator. This on keyword comes denominator. That's all. Okay. Preparation okay. Now the working rule. The working rule is very simple. Okay. What is the next step? Yes. First let us find a AB vector, then find a CD vector, then use formula, we get answer. Okay. First AB vector. Okay. What is AB vector? Yes, AB vector equal to second minus first. AB vector equal to OB vector minus OA vector. AB vector is equal to OB vector minus OA vector. Okay, which is equal to OB vector minus OA vector. Okay, what is OB vector? Yes, OB vector equal to, OB vector means the second point. Okay, OB vector equal to 7 I cap minus 5 j cap minus k cap. Okay, minus OA vector. OA vector is given by, yes, OA vector, it is nothing but first bracket. Okay, first point. Okay, minus OA vector. OA vector equal to 4 I cap minus 3 j cap. Okay, plus 0 k cap. Now need to write. Okay, which is equal to. Now yourself. Is minus going to multiply inside? Your answer is minus 4i plus 7i. So 7i minus 4i, which is equal to 3i, that is 3i cap. Next, here minus into minus plus 3j cap, plus 3j cap minus 5j cap, so minus 2j cap. Okay, next, here k absent, no problem. Here k present one place only, so minus k itself, minus k cap, which is AB vector. AB vector is ready. Okay, now AB vector over. Next, what is second one? Yes, CD vector. Now listen, CD vector is equal to, what is CD vector? Yes, second minus first. CD vector equal to OD vector minus OC vector. OD vector minus OC vector, which is equal to OD vector minus OC vector. Okay, what is OD vector? Yes, fourth point. The fourth point is given by 0i cap, no need. So 2j cap plus 5k cap. Okay, minus OC vector. OC vector means, yes, third point. Third point is minus 2i cap plus j cap plus 3k cap. Okay. Now simplification yourself. Yes, minus into minus plus 2i cap. Here I absent. Here plus 2i cap. So itself. So which is equal to plus 2i cap. Next, j present. Okay, minus j. Here plus 2j. So 2j minus j equal to, yes, 1j plus j. Plus j. Next, k to k. Yes, k present. Minus 3k. Here 5k. 5k minus 3k equal to, yes, 2k. 2k cap. 2k cap. Which is CD vector. Okay. Now, AB vector, then CD vector. Now let us write the formula ourselves. Now listen, formula. See, I want to continue next page because here no place. Now listen, the formula. The projection of AB vector on CD vector is given by the formula AB vector dot CD vector divided by modulus CD vector. Okay, listen, here itself formula. The projection of AB vector on CD vector, okay, which is equal to, projection of AB vector on CD vector is given by the formula, yes, very good, dot product of these two, that is AB vector dot CD vector divided by, yes, modulus CD vector. Modulus CD vector. Okay, here remember the technique. This on keyword comes a denominator. So that is the technique. Okay. Projection of AB vector on CD vector is given by the formula dot product of the given vectors divided by on keyword comes a denominator. Suppose can you tell me the projection of, see, for example, the projection of A vector on B vector is equal to, yes, A vector dot B vector divided by, yes, modulus B vector. That's all. Suppose the projection of B vector on A vector is given by the formula, yes, A vector dot B vector divided by modulus A vector. Okay, and here B vector dot A vector or A vector dot B vector, no problem because the dot is commutative. So A dot B equal to B dot A. See, always dot product of given two vectors divided by this on keyword comes in denominator. Okay. So now come to our question. Okay, bro. Now yourself. Yes. Listen. Long divide. AB vector. AB vector dot, yes, CD vector divided by modulus CD vector is square root of sum of the squares of ijk coefficients. AB vector dot CD vector divided by modulus CD vector equal to square root of sum of the squares of ijk coefficients for CD vector. Okay. Now just a substitution. What is the first bracket? Yes, AB vector. What is AB? Where is AB vector? Yes, AB vector equal to 3i cap. AB vector is equal to 3i cap minus 2j cap minus k cap. Okay. Dot is CD vector. What is second bracket? Yes, CD vector. Where is CD vector? Yes, CD vector equal to 2i cap. CD vector is equal to 2i cap plus j cap plus 2k cap. Okay. Divided by modulus CD vector equal to, yes, which is CD vector. Modulus CD vector is equal to square root of 2 the whole square plus of 1 the whole square plus of 2 the whole square. Yes. Now, next step, yourself. Yes. If the dot is defined between the two vectors, it is itself multiplication. It is enough to multiply only the coefficient. Very good. Okay, start yourself. Yes, very good. I to I. 2 3s are 6. Next step. Yes, j to j. Minus 2 into 1, minus 2. Next. Very good. K to k. Minus 1 into 2, minus 2. Divided by square root of, yes, 2 the whole square equal to 4. Plus 1 square equal to 1. Plus 2 square equal to 4. Okay. Now next step. Simplification yourself. Very good. Here minus to minus 4. 6 minus 4 equal to 2. So numerator is 2 divided by square root of, yes, 4 plus 4 8, 8 plus 1 9. Next step, which is equal to square root of 9 equal to, yes, 3. That is 2 by 3. Yes, 2 by 3. What is 2 by 3? Yes, the projection of AB vector on CD vector. Now I want to write conclusion, which is the last line, last step. Projection of AB vector on CD vector is given by the answer 2 by 3. Therefore, the projection of AB vector on CD vector is given by the answer 2 by 3. Suppose in which is example question. Suppose in exercise, the projection of A vector on B vector means what is the formula? Yes. The projection of A vector on B vector is given by the formula A vector dot B vector divided by modulus B vector. Likewise, suppose in exercise sums, you want to complete yourself homework. Okay. Children, listen. In projection, there are 3 questions available. That is 8.17 example is page number 73, and 2 more questions are there. That is 12,13 is page number 74 from exercise. Okay. In which example 8.17 is completed myself, and in exercise 8.3. In exercise 8.3, 12 and 13, these 2 questions comes under the same topic, projection. So 12 and 13 left for you as homework. So complete the classwork in the same note and send it through WhatsApp. I will tell you where is the mistake. Thank you.